Sunday afternoon baseball on the show as we welcome you inside Fenway Park in Boston. Today we wrap up the road trip with the third of three between the Atlanta Braves and the Boston Red Sox. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Drew Pomerantz, a southpaw from Tennessee, is the man on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte, as we take a look at the splits between April and May.
Ender Inciarte.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
And now a moment to show you the lineup for Atlanta in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, one guy to watch is Nick Markakis. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And that's by him. It's 0-1. The temperature here at first pitch, a very seasonal 63 degrees this afternoon. Bases are empty, one man out. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, D-Row, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Called strike 2. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Freddie Freeman there. He'll hit next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. First delivery to him on the way, and a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1. Albies stands at first with 1 out. Two balls and a strike to Freeman.
I got 2 on the count.
The 2-1 home. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up on to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Ryan Schimpf.
And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Ryan Schimpf. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Hey, nice adjustment right there for him to get on top of that baseball and drive it to the corner. The first pitch he obviously tried to overthrow, got under it, and it sailed on him a little bit.
2 out here and a runner at second. And here's a sinker that causes him to back away, as that just about got him. The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to short. Bogarts has it. Throw in the dirt to first, and he can't come up with it cleanly.
Man, errors are never welcome, but to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, and they're runners at the corners now. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. High in the air down the right field line. Selski sprinting after it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So no runs on no hits. 1 Boston error, and a couple of men left. And now the Red Sox get their turn. No score. Scott Kazmir, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that has 99 career losses. The one thing I'm certain that he doesn't want to do is pick up career loss number 100 in this one here today. So it's going to be awfully important, 1, that his team scores him some runs, and 2, he shuts down the opponent early.
Next up for the Red Sox, Eduardo Nunez. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play. First pitch of the at-bat. Favorable call in there for a strike. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, this is the perfect guy to have on the mound. A veteran, not going to let the moment get too big for him. Completely understands what's being asked of him. They've been losing lately. That can't be denied. But this is the perfect guy, right spot.
And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. He's hitting over .350 versus left-handed pitching this season, and that's what we're looking at today. If those numbers hold true, he could be in for a huge performance.
In now, Xander Bogaerts. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts. 8th home run on the season for him. As the Red Sox get the game's first run, it's 1-0.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter or run it to early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
Designated hitter,
Here's J.D. Martinez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll come in here at 263. 13 home runs and 30 RBIs. Now here's the pitch. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he looks at his sinker for a called third strike, and now there are two gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Two out, nobody on. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The next 0-2 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Hey, I don't mind those pitches down below the zone trying to go for the strikeout right there. But you find yourself in a 2-2 count right here. Interested to see what he goes to.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And right into the shift. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking, strike three. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More from Boston after this. Coming to the plate now, Kurt Suzuki, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday.
Suzuki.
First pitch coming, here it is. The high fastball is in there. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Hey. 1-2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes now.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Now another 2-2. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
He walked the guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Pitch on the way. Line towards center field. But this is unfortunately right at him in center field as he takes it in for the first out.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it though. Too much pride at stake.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here's a strike. Set to deliver the 0-1. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball, 1-1. Red Sox on top in the early going, 1-0 as we play the second. And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. hit to first. The second for one, but they won't get two as he beats the relay to first.
That's a really tough double play to turn when the first baseman has to field it coming off the bag and then make a throw to second while the runner is going down the line. Couldn't complete the double play, but at least they got one out.
Now batting, Lane Adams. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. First offering on its way. Nope. A ball and no strikes.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Line drive to center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with two men out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Didn't try and do too much. Fastball, middle cut, places it right back where it came from.
Here's Ender Inciarte. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Selski is after it, and that ends the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. They still trail 1-0. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. He's set to lead off the home half of the second. First pitch of the at-bat. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And he misses again, 2-0.
He may be down 2-0 after those first 2 pitches in this AB, but those are pitches he can feel pretty good about. They didn't miss by a whole lot, so it's not like he's all over the place.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
The 2-1 on its way. Way out in front. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte's there. 1 down.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at Nick Markakis. This guy just does everything right. A coach's dream. Can go back on the ball, come get it, throw guys out at the plate, cover gap to gap as well.
Striding in for Boston, Alex Bregman. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh my, this ball is crushed. Where will this one end up? Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street. It's a solo shot for Alex Bregman. Home run number 5 on the year, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Two home runs in 3 days? I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Batting 7, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Bradley brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Devo, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Coming to the plate now, Christian Vasquez. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the stretch. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Bradley, base runner at first with 1 out. Now, oh my, this ball is crushed. Look at it go. And it's gone into the monster seats. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
Well, that's the second home run of the inning, and their lead grows bigger. It's like a runaway train on a downhill slope right now. And the other guys are trying to throw twigs in the spokes to stop it.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
Right fielder,
Steve Selski will bat next.
Nope.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. hit the other way out toward right field. There to take it is Markakis, and he makes the catch for out number 2.
The batter, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Ready for another chance. Eduardo Nunez, 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Kazmir has his target. First pitch on the way. Here's the first pitch, chopped foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
3 runs already home here. Hit to short. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Red Sox on top, 4-0. There they are, the teammates. Ted Williams, Johnny Pesky, Bobby Doerr, and Dom DiMaggio. 4 great Red Sox that played right here as teammates, of course, at Fenway. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Grounder down the line at 3rd. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
You find yourself down 0-2 in these situations. It's tough to check your swing right there. That was a nice job.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Selski has a play. 1 away. And with 1 gone, time for a check of the standings to see where the Red Sox place in the American League East. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Freddie Freeman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning. And now they'll hustle out there and attend to their pitcher. And that was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee. But if there's one thing I know about this guy, he will not want to come out of this game. And from all indications, it looks like he's going to try to continue. Digging in to try it again, Ryan Schimpf, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. And a check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Now here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, It was just a little out of the zone.
Ball. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
Boy, he went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3 and the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Xander Bogaerts will start things out against Scott Kazmir as we get the inning underway.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Looks at a sinker there that drops in 1-1. The 1-1 home is a low changeup that's laid off. Now the 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. To first. Freeman is up with it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 gone in the inning now as we get a look there at the standings in the NL East as you see where the Braves find themselves entering play. Striding in once again, J.D. Martinez, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
This is line to left. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Stepping in now, Mitch Moreland. This will come up empty that time on a sinker. It's strike one. First time up, he went down looking. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch on a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. Now the 1-0 is in there for strike one. Martinez stands at second with 2 gone. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Kazmir sets 2-1 on its way. Missed with a slider.
You can bet he's salivating a little in the box right now. He likes to drive in runs, and he's got a great situation and count to do that right here.
The 3-1 pitch. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Schimpf over to his left, and the inning is over. Red Sox leave 1, but they're in front 4-0. Striding in, Johan Camargo. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 home. Popped him up. Moreland in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Time now for the Red Sox Road to the Show report as we get a look at 2 guys making some noise in the upper minors. So stepping in, Kurt Suzuki. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Moreland is there, makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Two gone now in the Braves half of the fourth, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First delivery to him on the way. No balls and one strike. The 0-1 delivery. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. Taken, strike two. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row. He's set down now as the side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. They trail here 4-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Change-up in for a strike.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Here it comes, 0-2. This is on the ground over to first. Freeman's got it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sliders in for a strike. Bradley, a 27-year-old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates: the time you get called up, and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses above the zone for a ball. The bouncer up the middle. Camargo brings it in. Throw to first gets him, so Cashmere's looking good to start the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Christian Vasquez.
So striding in, Christian Vasquez. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, in his last at-bat, he hit a changeup out for a home run, so it'll be interesting this AB to see if they give him a steady diet of fastballs.
And that's in there for strike one. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Kazmir gets the sign. Here's the 1-2. And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Red Sox. They lead it 4-0. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson, the first to bat here in the inning. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Soft liner to the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So there'll be a man aboard here to start out their half of the fifth.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. Into the box now, Lane Adams. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May and he's on fire.
D-Road, he's been locked in from day one of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
And the throw will go to second as they get to force out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in, and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's now a 4-1 game.
Hey, we're in the middle of this one already, D-Row. They finally score a run, and they've had a tough time scoring some runs.
Yeah, after taking it on the chin yesterday, it's nice to finally break through. Maybe this gives the offense the confidence it needs.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, down the left field line and deep. And that will end up a foul ball. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. 1-1. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Freeman is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
Yeah, this is a great spot for him right now. He just seems to have been picking up left-handed pitching great all season long.
1-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Too high that time, and it's 3-1. Inciarte over at second. Albies at first, 1 gone. Now a ball lying toward the gap in left center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner is in from second. And the second run is across as well, and they've cut this to 1 at 4-3.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as the result.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Standing in now, Ryan Schimpf, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You see a guy taking swings like this. I think as a pitcher right here, you got to expand the zone even more.
Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
Here now the 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Johan Camargo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swinging a soft liner, and this will be put away easily for the out. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Red Sox 4 and the Braves 3. Steve Selski will bat next. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Right fielder.
Now a step off as they try to get on the same page. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. This is line to left, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Eduardo Nunez.
This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Here now the 2-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now to throw down. Way late. And he's in there easily at second. So he's in safely there following the one-out steal of second. And with that, we take you to our team leaderboard to display the clubs with the most stolen bases so far this year. And right now, the Red Sox are the best around as they top the AL in that department. Nunez leads off second with one gone in the inning. Hit out towards second. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Here's J.D. Martinez. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike two.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
From the belt, the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. That last pitch, number 80 for Kazmir. Another 0-2 home. Shoots this one over to first. But that finds its way through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dealer, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and he fouls this one off. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Bogarts takes off. This is pulled into right. That's in there. Base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew.
Digging in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And it would appear that Scott Kazmir has thrown his final pitch here this afternoon. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Lucas Sims is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Adams has a beat on it, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. So 2 runs on 3 hits, 1 Brave error, and a runner left on. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Boston's out in front 6-3. Ready for another shot now, Kurt Suzuki. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
A ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing.
Popped him up. Moreland is under it. 1 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter,
and next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Selski is in pursuit and a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. He hit the corner and tries for third, and he'll get in there safely. So just like that, there's a runner at third with 2 away as we give you a look there at the league leaders in triples. And as you see, he's up near the top, currently tied for second in that category in the National League. Digging in and looking for more, Lane Adams, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First offering on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Just couldn't pull that one back in time. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, and the American League's leading hitter is gone on strikes. 1 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Stepping in now, Jackie Bradley Jr. as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. Takes a knee-high fastball. And that one just missed outside. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And he makes the throw to first. Bradley is retired, 2 down now. Christian Vasquez will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a slider. Hit well on the ground to first. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 6 full. The Red Sox lead it 6-3. Welcome back to Fenway Park here in the great city of Boston. Red Sox on top in this one as we get set for the 7th. But first, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Tyler Thornburg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 47, Tyler Thornburg.
Leading off the inning, Ender Inciarte, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Inciarte aboard here at first with nobody out. We'll try it again from first. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it, and that's the first out.
First baseman, number 5.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And he's got to get on base any way he can with that possible tying run behind him in the on-deck circle. First pitch on its way. To the right side and through, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Hey guys, there had to be something in the scouting report right there. For him to be on top of that 0-0 changeup the way he was, that was pretty special.
Ready for another chance? Ryan Schimpf, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0.
This game is getting interesting real quick. And the last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
The 1-0 home. Ripped down the first base line. But a foul ball, 1-1. A 1-1. Fouled off. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
First delivery to him on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. A 1-0 delivery. Here's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. Three runs, 8 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. Can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Digging in to try it again, Steve Selski. He has flied and lined out in 2 trips in this one. Now here's the pitch. In there, strike 1. This is back toward the mound. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Eduardo Nunez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Played on the backhand. And he is in there. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close, safe ball might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there. And we're going to take another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that angle. So we'll see what the decision is from the dugout, whether they want to challenge or not.
And that's a thumbs up from the bench, so they will challenge the call on the field. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will now review the play from all available angles in order to make the final decision.
The Braves have elected to challenge.
Okay, we're going to get one more look at it right here. Is there enough video evidence to overturn this call? You know, I think there is. The shot right there makes it look like the ball beat him to first. Looks like a well-used challenge.
Okay, so it looks like the umpires are wrapping up their decision, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and instead of having a base runner at first, the bases will now be empty. Xander Bogaerts will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. First pitch of the at-bat. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
0-2 home now to Bogaerts. And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. They still lead it 6-3.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 39, Carson Smith.
Riding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. One 0 count. Here it is. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Bradley is right there, 1 down. Getting late. 8th inning now from Fenway with the Red Sox on top as you get a look at our game's line score to this point. Ready once again, Nick Markakis. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. Right side. And they'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The batter, number 7, designated hitter.
And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted into center field. Bradley is there, and that retires the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're still doubled up. It's 6-3. Here's J.D. Martinez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled away. The pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Wow, that's the case right there where a pitcher knows this guy's up there and he's in swing mode. That pitch wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he still swung at it.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Read this one almost in books. The story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Red Sox as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrell with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Lane Adams will be charged with trying to start a rally in the 9th as they go to work against Kimbrell.
Hey, not an easy thing to do to try to come back and tie a game or take the lead off of a guy like this, one of the game's elite closers.
Kimbrell's ready. First pitch on the way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Big swing at the knuckle curve gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Here now the 2-2. Hit hard back up the middle. That's through a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game. So it's a leadoff knock to start out the inning as they'll try to claw back at that 3-run deficit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Here's Ender Inciarte. And he puts it on the ground to second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And there he goes towards second. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. He's running again. Pitch outside. The throw. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
Not every catcher can make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath it, so hats off to him on that one.
The 1-1. Misses, ball 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Throw on to first, and the Red Sox run their winning streak to 5 in a row now as this ball game is over.
Just more of the same from Craig Kimbrel. He comes out of the bullpen and fires a scoreless 9th inning to pick up the save. Business as usual from one of the best in the game.
6-3 the final score today. The Red Sox jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Drew Pomeranz earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Craig Kimbrel earns the save out of the bullpen, his 18th. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Boston Red Sox. 6 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is Drew Pomeranz. His record is now 6-8. Credit the save to Craig Kimbrel, his 18th. The loss goes to Scott Casby. His record is now 4-4. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our Fenway Parkade attendance this afternoon, 36,290. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome, everyone, to this Memorial Day edition of Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL East, the Red Sox earned the 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Braves 6-3. The win was their 5th straight as a team. In the standings, the Red Sox sit atop the American League East Division, and the Braves sit in 3rd place in the National League East Division. The Washington Nationals racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Fish in Miami 3-2. As of right now, the Marlins are in 4th place in the NL East, and the Nationals are atop the division. Michael Franco had a big fly with 5 driven in as the Fightin' Phils got the best of the Blue Jays.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Atlanta find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Brandon McCarthy will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets. And look for him to dominate in this one.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for the Mets, shortstop, Jose Reyes.
First offering on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Guys, one of D-Rose former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Left side. And that is going to get on through. So Reyes is aboard on the leadoff hit. So the leadoff man reaches base to start out the first.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit the 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. In the dirt. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second, and he didn't even have to steal.
The 0-1 delivery. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. And now a chance to meet the Mets. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, walking around the cage before BP, Matty, one thing jumped out at me. This team's last in runs, and when you look at the lineup, they are well aware of it. They don't want to create that clubhouse divide where it's pitching staff on one side of the room and offense on the other, and the pitchers feel like they have to be perfect all the time. This offense is better than this, and it has to start today.
Here comes the first pitch. Here's Cespedes with a drive. That's high and deep to left field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a 2-run shot here for Yoenis Cespedes. Home run number 9 on the year as the Mets are out in front now 2-0.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday. So you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Batting fourth, center fielder number 12.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1 pitch on its way. Now this one's crushed. Left field line.
lane, and it's a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Still only one out in the inning. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one stayed up a little high. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike one.
I got one ball, one strike.
The 1-1. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. But the Mets do strike for two, both coming on this two-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from SunTrust Park. It's now 2-0 New York. Steven Matz, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. These Mets, fellas, as they take the field here today, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip, the start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
The 1-1 is put in play to the right side of the infield, taken there by Cabrera, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he goes after the first pitch and hits it on the ground to Cabrera at second. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away.
Batting third, first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League. First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Rosario is there, and they go down in a hurry here as this side is quickly retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on to the second now at SunTrust Park. It's the Mets 2 and the Braves nothing. Next up for New York, Wilmer Flores. As we take a look at the splits between April and May.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Counts even at 1-1 to Wilmer Flores. So let's take a peek at the officiating crew in this one. Behind the plate is Kenny Jansen.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Road, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He'll step in here at 275. 1 home run, 13 RBIs. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. The 1-1 home. He's running. Swinging a ground ball to third. And he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and both the runners are going to be safe. And this will go down as an E5, as you can see the exasperation on his face. Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. And a double steal try here. Fouled off. Flores at second, Cabrera at first with no outs. Here's the 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
2 balls.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
The count is
And a neck-high fastball that time.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Another full count offering on its way. Got him.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. And how fortunate are we that we get to watch the Gold Glover play some center field today. He's on every highlight reel on the regular, making huge plays for his defense, saving runs, throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
The pitcher, Steven Matz, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Shortstop number 7, Jose Reyes.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
The swing, and he pulls it down the line and deep, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Ready on 0-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands two men in scoring position. Two left for the Mets, but they're on top 2-0. Set to get his day started, Kurt Suzuki. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike two. On
no hitting expert, but you can't take a swing that's a whole lot more uglier than that one.
The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
Hit on the ground to short. Right there is raised. And there's one down now.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
And the next in is Johan Camargo. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a curveball right on the corner. 1 out, nobody on. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I would say the pitcher would tell us up here that that wasn't great execution, but he definitely had him off balance. That is a pitch in his arsenal that he can go to.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Ryan Schimpf. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. Here comes the first pitch. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1.
Hey, if he's going to be able to dot up his sinker down in a way like that all game, you are in for a situation where you're going to see a lot of ground balls and a lot of weak contact.
The 0-1. Oh, no, that screaming comebacker nailed him. No chance to make a play. Let's see if he's okay out there.
Batting 7, second baseman.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Currently 9th in the NL in hitting entering play. He's set, and the pitch. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0 on the way. Swing and a little tapper. Foul ball, however, strike one. Camargo on second. Schimpf is over at first with one away. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Camargo blows through the stop sign, headed for home. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Stepping in for the Braves, Lane Adams, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta. They trail things here 2-0. And welcome back to Cobb County, Georgia for baseball on MLB Network. Third inning set to get underway. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. First pitch on its way. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with that, the Mets have a runner aboard to get the inning underway.
Leadoff single to start the third right now. From an offensive standpoint, keep the aggressive at-bats happening. Keep the pressure on the defense. Everything's looking good right now.
Here's Yoenis Cespedes. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And he's back easily. And a curveball, 79 miles an hour. It's in there, 0-2.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Freeman waits on it. 1 away.
The center fielder, number 12, Juan Lagares.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's set. Here it comes. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And foul, though it had the home run distance. A 1 pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, I'm a little shocked right there. Double play situation. He doesn't go with the sinker. He goes with the ordinary fastball in that situation.
I had him lunging there as he's just able to tap it foul at home plate. Runners on first with 1 down. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
The right fielder, number 19.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And stepping in, the dangerous left-handed hitter, Jay Bruce. Here comes the first pitch. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Bruce hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded. And he's safe.
No, he's in there.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He can put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
The 1-0. Count now, a ball and a strike. Looks at a sinker over the inside part of the plate. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him. 2 left for the Mets as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning. inning, Brandon McCarthy. And they'll need him to get something going here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1. And that can't find the zone either. It's ball 4, and on just 5 pitches, he's walked the pitcher leading off the inning.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Here's Ender Inciarte. For 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
0-1 count. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. McCarthy on at first, nobody out. Soft liner towards short. To Cabrera for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. No balls and 1 strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Ready for another chance as Dribble Cabrera as we begin the top of the 4th. Pitch of the game on its way. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. The 1-1 home. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And, oh, this is off the second base bag. Albee throws it in, and the throw will be too late at first, so a strange play there as he'll wind up with an infield single.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First offering on its way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball one. The 1-0 home. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. So with a runner at first and 1 gone, time to bring in our pitch speed comparison for these 2 starters. Both guys topping out at 95 miles an hour. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Steven Matz. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Wanting to avoid the double play here as he gets this one down. One there on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
He got the bunt down, but he didn't deaden it enough. Really good job by the first baseman to charge in and make a good throw to second to get the lead runner.
Into the box now, Jose Reyes. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-0.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Weak chopper up the line, but it gets foul. And he fouls this one off.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here's another 1-2. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Sent on the ground out to second. Oh, what a play! Not in time. That was a phenomenal stop, but it winds up a base hit, and the inning continues.
Ooh, bang, bang play right there. That's one of my favorite plays, thinking back to it, to go in that hole in between first base and second base, do that little pirouette, make that throw to first base. Wasn't able to complete the play, but nice job.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Rosario is normally at shortstop, although they've got him playing third base here today.
Yeah, always one of my favorite things to do. You watch this guy today playing shortstop. You have time. There's rhythm. There's a timing to that position. Third baseman, stepping and dive.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And he's in there safely, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here.
You know, Madden, every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
4 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, and the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on to the bottom of inning number 4.
Leading off for the Braves here in the 4th, third baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. A ball and a strike now to the Braves first baseman.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Now a curveball stays inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And another foul ball.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes is there, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Missed with a breaking ball. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. No runs, 3 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Sinkers in there. No balls and a strike. Push to the right side. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder, Ryan Schimpf. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Rosario over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. They're down 4. Here's Juan Lagares. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Juan Lagares.
First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Well, he's still out there to start the 5th inning, but it's been a real grind of a start for him. The pitch count is much higher than he'd like it to be, so it's hard to imagine him working really deep into this game.
Albies will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
Right fielder, James Bruce.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Jay Bruce. He starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Behind 0-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now another 0-2. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. lined hard toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Cabrera is a .270 hitter. A respectable number he'll look to improve upon in this at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
One ball,
1-2.
2 strikes.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he pushed it just a bit too much. It'll wind up a foul ball. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Hit on the ground out to short. Right there is Reyes. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Lane Adams.
Settling in now, Lane Adams comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good bite to the sinker there as it's chopped foul at home plate. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Flowers will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Flowers.
Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Ender Inciarte. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch coming. Here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
A ball and a strike now to the Atlanta leadoff man. The 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. And this is taken in by Reyes for out number 2.
The right fielder, number 22, Nick Markakis.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the alley in left center. But he'll flag this one down toward the alley. Nearly trouble, but instead the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on now. It's a submariner from down under. Seems fitting. The Australian-born Peter Moylan. And he'll step off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
The 0-1 delivery. But a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Travis d'Arnaud with an even 2-2 count now. Another 2-2 offering. Just a bit low, ball 3.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. To second for 1. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's a strike. 2 out, nobody on. flares this one over toward first. But an easy play over at first to glove it, and the side is retired. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Digging in once again, Freddie Freeman. He'll lead it off against Steven Matz.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
First delivery to him on the way. And that sinker misses at the shoe tops. Ball 1. In his career, Freeman has a batting line residing in the 290s. Looking to boost that even higher here. The 1-0. Hard on the ground towards short. And this will get on through past Reyes for a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
The catcher, number 24, Kurt Suzuki.
Digging in to try it again, Kurt Suzuki. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Yanked on the ground down the line. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
And the next in is Johan Camargo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Curveball that time, not even close. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. A runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Ready once again, Ozzie Albies. A hit in 2 tries so far. He's set, and the pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And Cespedes will put this one away to retire the side. So 1 run here on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Back here at SunTrust Park, getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Here comes the first pitch. A called strike over the outside part of the plate. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Sliders in for a strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
The 1-2. Skied into very shallow right. Markakis waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 52,
Yoenis Cespedes will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A knee-high sinker. Tough pitch. Strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. Ground ball foul down the left side. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Juan Lagares as he puts it on the ground to third. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So coming to the plate, Lane Adams. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base. So I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. And a flip to first from Cabrera in time for the first out.
The pitcher, number 30, Peter Moylan.
Dansby Swanson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. Swanson, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his third season as a major league player. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Well, he got the leadoff guy hitting on a ground out, and now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now a swing and a ground ball for the second baseman Cabrera. And there are two away now.
Center fielder, number 11, Ender Inciarte.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Stepping in, Ender Inciarte. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, and that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Down in order go the Braves, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Rex Brothers has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 57, Rex Brothers.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 19, Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1-0. Lays off 1-0. The 1-0. Now a flare out to left center. Schimpf into shallow left. He can't get there as it falls in.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Wilmer Flores. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. One-0 count. Here it is. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Bruce gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Ready for another chance as Drupal Cabrera. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch. Runner goes for second. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the move is Markakis. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now back, catcher, Travis Darno.
Here's the catcher, Travis Darno. No hits for him yet in the game, despite his team's offensive onslaught. From the stretch. And a 2-seam fastball there, but this is chopped foul at the plate for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Fastball right back to the mound. And we'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. We'll see Nick Markakis when we come back. It's the Mets 4 and the Braves 1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jerry Blevins will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here.
Number
Kevin
39.
Plawecki will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nick Markakis. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First pitch of the at-bat. Took a wave at one around. On the shins with no luck. For the shortstop, Reyes. He's right there. Throw by Reyes is right there for the first out.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Digging in and looking for more. Freddie Freeman. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat this. This is a huge half inning right here. They have to find a way to score a few runs. They do not want to face the closer needing 3 runs in the 9th. That means game over.
Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Striding in once again, Kurt Suzuki. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. The 1-1 misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
And he lays off again, ball 3.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Now a swing and a little soft liner to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Inciarte's there. 1 out. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Reyes. First offering on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. The next 0-2 is taken for ball 1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman, number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
Digging in once again, Ahmed Rosario. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And there's one. well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike two. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-2. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Now another 1-2. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Down in order go the Mets, but they lead it 4-1. Jerry Familia comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth. Here comes the first pitch. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. Lifetime against Familia. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Rounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. In there, a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You know, the old adage is you never throw a lefty down and in because their ability to turn and burn, and this pitcher's taking that to heart. He is throwing everything away right here.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups, but to chase a fastball that far inside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Ready with the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Ready for another shot now, Ozzie Albies. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Cespedes is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Lane Adams. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Camargo leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. That's by him for strike one.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
The 1-1 is a ball below the zone.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 home. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Final strike for the Braves. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Metropolitans jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Steven Matz earns win number 7 on the season. Jerry Spamiglia closes the door for the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and the rest of our crew. This is Matt Vasgersian, and you've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. See you next.